Hey guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play we're going to be doing, which is Hearthstone. So, if you don't already know what Hearthstone is, it's an online collectible card game created by Blizzard, the people behind World of Warcraft and Diablo, StarCraft, all those games. So, it's a collectible card game in the same line as maybe like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of in that style. It plays its own kind of way. It's not hugely similar to Magic, not really all like Yu-Gi-Oh or other games in that fashion. It's free to play and you can download it for free. You just have to get to download Battle.net. You can just search Hearthstone and you can find it. It does have microtransactions. So there's two ways. Well, now there's two ways. So you can buy 2 packs for $2.99, 7 for $19, 15 for $20, and 40 for 50. The game, so you can get, how it works for the most part getting gold is every day you get a quest. So your quest is to do something and you get so much gold for doing a quest. Also for every 3 if you're just playing the regular, there's like a ladder style play, casual or ranked. Every time you win 3 games, you get 10 gold. It's just kind of a way, if you really want to grind for gold, you could. However, you're actually better to play in the arena. The arena is kind of like, if you played other color game, it's kind of a draft style. I already actually have one going here, so I can't show you. But you pay so much gold, and you then create a deck from random. You get 3 cards, and you pick from the 3 cards till you have a 30-card deck. You then play as many games as you can until you either win 12 times or you lose 3 times. Winning 12 times is quite difficult because if you think about it, everybody is playing and everybody loses 3 times. So you have to win 12 times, or you have to win more than 30% of your matches, 33%. Or no, that's way, actually no, that's that's completely wrong. But anyway, you gotta win an obscene amount of matches. Oh no, that's about right. If you gotta win more than 1 in 3. Because if you win 33%, if you lose only 33% of matches, you only have 9 losses by the end, which you have to beat that. So it's pretty difficult. There is a lot of luck in it. This deck actually is not a lot of luck, because if you see, I only have a couple rares. I got a Blood Knight, but not really very much to activate Blood Knight at all, as I don't think I have any cards with Divine Shield, so it's actually not a very good deck for rares. Like I got Blade Fury, but nothing to buff my weapon, and got Quest and Adventurer, but not a huge amount of low drops. So, but I'm doing quite well with it. It's actually working out. It's more. There's 2 kind of things to know about Hearthstone. I'll explain more when we play the game, but there's card advantage and like any other game, but there's also tempo and like mana efficiency. Tempo is huge, and I'll explain that a bit later, but you gotta keep that in mind. So the way it works is when you get gold, or if you win matches in arena, pretty much arena is interesting. I should explain this. Is even if you win 0 matches, usually you don't. Say you win even 2 matches. You didn't do very good, your deck was maybe bad, and you made a couple misplays. You win 2 matches, you get a pack for playing. You pay 150. Pretty much you pay 150 for arena, and even if you win 2 matches, you'll get like a pack, 30 gold maybe, or maybe 10 gold, or maybe no gold. But and then something else. You usually get 3 things. You get up to 5 or more the higher you go. But you always get a pack and something. So say you get a pack and 30 gold, you paid 150 gold to enter arena. So the pack is worth 100 itself, which is the default price for packs, and you can only buy packs. You only buy 1 pack for gold. Gold being here. So you're actually making it out, because every time you open a pack, you'll get 5 cards at random. They'll pop up here. They could be any rarity. You could get 5 rares. You could get 0. Or you could get 1 rare. You're always guaranteed at least 1 rare. You could have several epics, legendaries. They're all in the packs. So, what I usually do when I'm playing is, I complete an event, or complete either play the arena, which I haven't actually been playing arena much because I've just had this rogue, and then I don't have a quest for rogue. But you pretty much complete a quest and do an arena every day, and I never run out of money. I have 710 gold, which is enough for, like, what's that? 5 arenas if I don't win anything, which you always, at least I always win something. So I actually usually have a surplus of gold, and I never pay into, well, I haven't paid into the game since I've started. You don't have to do this, you can start totally without paying in. But if you do pay in $20 for the 15 packs, it'll give you enough cards, oops, that's not, but to actually start your collection off. How the collection works is, these are all the cards you own. So, and you can use these cards to build decks. A lot of these cards are common cards that anybody can use. Like, see this one? Oh, that's actually not a bad example because that's one. Murloc Raider. This is a card it just gives you to use a deck. Basic cards cannot be disenchanted. And then there's cards you get from packs, like this one, I guess. Argent Squirrel. I can disenchant it or I can make it. I only have 2, so it won't let me make more because you only have 2 of one card in a deck. And as you get cards that are worth more. See, this is a rare. It disenchanted for 20, created for 100. And you can go all the way up to something like Ragnaros, which is one of the legendaries, which is expensive to disenchant, expensive to make. So, I actually got lucky. I actually crafted this Ragnaros. I got a golden legendary. Each card can have a golden version, which actually quadruples their value. Or it just doubles it. I think it just doubles their value. Well, let's see. I can't remember if it's double or quadruple. So, we'll just do it here. So, Abusive Sergeant is worth 40. Golden Abusive Sergeant is worth 400. So yeah, it's 10 times. So if you get a golden card and you disenchant it, you get 10 times. So pretty much, if you disenchant anything gold, you can make 1 card of that. So what I did is, I got a we'll go over it. Oh, but anyway, he's us back here. But I got a golden, pretty much I got a golden epic. I disenchanted it for 1600, or it's actually more than that. And then made one of these for 1600. So you can get lucky and get a golden ledger, and it'll really help you out because Ragnaros is really good. What I did there is, it can kind of be annoying in these games to figure out which cards you have extras of, or you could just automatically disenchant all the ones, and if you have extras, it will just disenchant them automatically. But it's kind of handy, it saves you time. So that's a lot of that stuff. One other thing I'll quickly show you before we hop into the game is you can create decks. Decks are always of 30 cards, and you create them with the cards you have. This is not a great deck. I made it from the cards I have. I can do a lot of improvements, but I do not have all the cards. One thing I could do is I could create cards. I'll give you an example. A card that I need is, where is it? One second. Oh, not Hunter's Mark. Sorry. I know what the card's called. But it's not here. It's not. Just let me think for a second. Whatever. I thought there was a hunter card that automatically killed something. Or killed something at random. Other than Deadly Shot. But anyway. Well, here's... Okay, I could have an Eagle Horn Bow. There are several cards that I could add to my hunter deck to make it better. But, so what I could do is I could buy those cards. Or I could just wait and try to open them. If I craft them, I'm using up my dust, which I'm actually trying to save up for, well, we'll say we're saving up for the King Crush. It's not very likely I'm gonna get a King Crush, so I want to save up my dust and build one. If it's a card I really need. I like building up my dust and seeing if there's a deck I want to make. But anyway, you guys have listened to me ramble enough. Let's just hop right into a game. One other thing I'll quickly explain before we start. I need to complete one quest a day because I know I'm going to get a new one. You can also reset one quest. I should have actually waited to do it for here, but I kind of got used to it. You can reset a quest once a day, which you always want to do for a 40 quest. There's quests for 40, 60, and 100. You always want to go for the 100 quests, and that's why you want to re-roll all your quests every day. So this was just a 40 quest. I re-rolled it. I got beat down, which is actually probably one of the worst ones because you can't avoid it. If I got, say I got Priest or Warlock, got a quest to win 3 games as Priest or Warlock. Okay, I could totally avoid completing that quest by just not playing Priest or Warlock. Here, if I win 5 games or more, it actually would be only 4 games, not counting any life game. I'm gonna complete this quest anyway. It's not the end of the world, and I don't like power game to avoid it, but we'll probably only play 2 or so quests. We only need to win 2 games to complete our quest. So we'll play 2 games, Hunter or Mage, and we're going to play Hunter. Mostly because I have better Hunter cards, and plus I think Hunter's a little bit funner to play. It's much more complicated for you guys, so I'll try to kind of explain it. But it kind of includes a lot of interesting cards more than Mage does. Mage more to control the board and deal damage to your opponent's minions. Hunter is a lot more about the tempo and keeping board control while doing damage to your opponent. Okay, so we go first. First player, they play first, they get their mana first, and they draw 1 less card. Second player gets the coin, which gives you 1 mana, which we'll see later, and they draw a second. However, they play second on every turn. What we have here is we have a chance to throw back a card. We're playing against Priest, so I probably don't want Explosive Trap. Explosive Trap's good against aggro decks like Warlock, not as good against Priest, who's going to play more for the long game. So we're going to throw that one back, and we'll get a new random card from our deck. Boom! We got a 1-drop, which is probably the best thing we could have gotten. Because we won't want a higher drop, because we want something to play on turn 1. So now we have a minion, and our opponent doesn't. It'll be his first turn, but if he doesn't play minion, we got the tempo advantage and greater mana efficiency. So so he did have a play. Northshire Clerk, which is actually a really bad card for us, because anytime a minion gets healed, he draws a card, which gives him an insane card advantage. So we can play a friendly beast, but that could be playing into his hand. Plus we want to save our beast for later. So I'm just going to use our ability. Every hero has an ability. This hero's ability is to heal to. Ours is to deal damage directly to the enemy hero. He might just heal that damage, which is equally mana efficient. He also might attack and heal it, and then draw a card, which makes sense. Not too much we could have done about that. Could have played our heat up again. We want to be mana efficient. Well, we want to save that for later because you get bigger when beasts die. So we got Misha. So now Taunt is an ability. Let's quickly end our turn here. Taunt is an ability that says enemies must attack this minion. So he can't attack this minion 1/1 until he destroys the 4/4. So spells can still hit it, but weapons cannot. Heroes can get weapons, which pretty much give the hero ability attack. Another thing I'll explain is minions have 2 abilities. They have attack and health. So this ability is 1/3, so when it attacks, it deals 1 damage, and it takes whatever damage it attacks. Also, we did good here though, because we saved our Starving Hyena, so now we can play our Buzzard and can draw a card off the Hyena, which is what we want to do. So now we draw an extra card, and we didn't have to play Hyena as early. That's a good card to draw. We will destroy this, so he doesn't get any more card advantage from it. And we attack for 1 to his face. So what happened there is he had a 1/3, so we did 4 damage to him, he only did 1 damage to us. If he would have had 5 health, his minion would have 5, but since he had less than 4, the minion died. He's played the coin, so now he's 1 X mana, which is 5.
Ready, sir.
So we have 2 options here. We can play the Alpha Wolf we just got and get another mana, or get another attack and draw a card, which is good. We should actually probably just play both. So we'll summon the beast first. So we got Hogger. So it doesn't really matter where we place our Direwolf Alpha. We can place it in between any set. What we can actually do is we can put it between the Argent Squad. We could put it here, but if we and then just trade the 2/2. But we don't really want to do that because then the Alpha's on the outside with no one to buff. The best spot is probably actually just right here. So, we just want to hit him with all because we want to take out his health first. And if we can't, we can whittle him down. He now has to destroy all our minions before we can do 12 damage. So, ooh, that was a good card for him to draw. Wiped our board. He can now destroy Misha. And those are the chances you have to take. Okay. So now we can Sylvanas is a powerful card where if it dies it takes control of a random enemy minion. It's a very good board control card when your opponent has to kill it. We could force our opponent to kill it, but I'm not sure. I guess it's kind of our best play because we don't have much else in our hand that we can play. So let's play Sylvanas. Our opponent is kind of hurting at this point because he has 14 health, we have 24, and with okay, so he destroys our Sylvanas, but our Sylvanas dies, we take control of a minion, we get his Silverhand Knight. What he could have actually done, even if he was going to do that play, is attack with his Silverhand Knight first. So I'm going to play the Timberwolf just to get another minion out, and then I'm going to Argus it up for the 2. I could have tracking first, but I want to Explosive Trap just in case, and then I want to start doing damage to him. So he's going to kill that, gets rid of a Taunter, and it actually probably was his best. He probably was been better to destroy the Defender of Argus, but he destroyed Taunter. Okay, now he's destroying both, so that's fine. We know if he attacks us, it's gonna do just 2 damage to him. So he can't really attack us in the face with that. So we want to save our Argus here because we want to ideally use at least 2 creatures. So we got we no longer have a creature that use Taunt on for the Houndmaster, but that's fine. I think we're better off just to hold our Houndmaster in hand because he's not super tough. Okay, so that gives us 6 damage. Now I'm gonna hold on to the Argus as well. Oh no, wait. No, I think it is the right to play the Houndmaster. Because what happens when we play the Houndmaster is now he has to kill both our minions, or we'll kill him. Plus it puts additional pressure on with Steady Shot.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, so now he can destroy this minion.
While a minion has stealth, it cannot taunt.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. I've never actually got that. That's when that guy comes up the first time anything like that is said, he'll kind of pop up and tell you that. Our opponent doesn't know is we have multi-shot here. So we actually have the game right here. We multi-shot to do 2 damage to 3 mana minions, which is those. You can right click to say something to your opponent, boom, hit him in the face, we win. So was the correct play to play the Houndmaster. So there we go. We win the game. We get a victory. That was our 3rd win, so we get 10 gold, which is for playing 3 games in play mode. Okay, so we did 36 damage to his hero because he healed up damage, and we got a win. Also, if you get 500 wins, you get the golden hero. We kind of talked about how gold cards work. But I'll show you again if you kind of missed it. So gold cards don't really do things. This is a gold. This is a Defender of Argus. And this is a golden Defender of Argus. But anyway, this video has gone long enough. We will be back for another video, and I'll explain a couple more of the abilities of the cards. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.